Hey there, it's me again. It's my Vinyl Monday here at the Grey Man channel. I'm going to be going through my vinyl again. I'm going to have a pee today. In fact, I'm going to mind my P's and Q's and show you my P's and Q's. First off, we have a little hardcore band. These guys are on Hawker Records. I collected a few Hawker Records because they used to be advertised. I used to do interviews with them in Metal Forces. Metal Forces is a really cool magazine back in the day. And this was when I was first finding my feet around the extreme music kind of scene. So I was picking up thrash and I picked up a few hardcore bands. I think the only ones were these ones, Pagan Babies these are. Pretty cool. I haven't listened to them for years, but I liked them at the time. These along with, I think it was Wrecking Crew, Token Entry, and No for an Answer were the four Hawker Records hardcore bands that I checked out. Just the one album, I think, of each, although I may have got two albums of Token Entry, possibly. But yeah, not bad. Kind of, yeah, punky, fasty, punky, thrashy, kind of, yeah, they're cool, pretty decent. But I say, I can't actually remember them, but I remember I liked them back in the day. Right, now a little international death metal compilation. Pantalgia, is that? I think this is Pantalgia. Let me have a quick check. Yeah, Pantalgia. Pantalgia. Oh, how can I not read that as Pantalgia? It's obviously Pantalgia. What was I thinking? Anyway, it's got God Macabre, Malediction, Rotrevor, Disembowelment, Cadaver, Crematory, Pandemonium, Cenotaph, Hydra, and Ferion. I think the only band out of that lot I don't recognise the name of is Hydra. It's kind of Hydra, but it's got no A on the end. So it's like Hydra, but not like an A. So Hydra, maybe. Yeah. MBR Records, Germany. Dated 1992, so yeah, a death metal vinyl compilation. Not bad. It's quite some interesting artwork. I think you may like the artwork. It's not bad artwork. Let's have a look at the vinyl. It's just normal black vinyl. This is Mangled Records. They were quite Mangled Records. They're still going, aren't they? Mangled number 2. Mangled. Yeah, I'm sure Mangled is still going. I'm sure. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I'm always wrong. Next up, in the P's, we have Paradise Lost. I've got to admit, never a massive fan of Paradise Lost. I didn't get them, to be honest. I didn't grab me at all. I mean, this album, I've got it. Looking at the track listing, I can't remember any of the tracks. I think because I'd buy stuff, and if I didn't like it, I just kind of never, it just didn't register in my head. I just happened to. I have this, but I can't say that I've actually listened to it at all, probably, or much anyway. I listened to it a bit. Same as this one. This one's probably even worse in my Shades of God. Oh, Pity the Sadness. I vaguely recall that song. Well, actually, no, I don't. The title sounds familiar. I think it was. I think they had a video of it on MTV or something. But yeah, I just didn't find them as appealing. I used to love Doom Death. Still love a bit of Doom Death, but I just and they went soft pretty quickly as well, as far as I was concerned. But I saw them live actually once. I can't remember their fucking play. It might have been with My Dying Bride. I can't even remember, and I was like, "Yawn City, man." I wasn't that. Yeah, there you go. Right, now these are a cool band. Pennants, The Road Less Travelled. These are members of Dream Death. Different style than Dream Death, but they're still pretty cool though. I think they did a gig with. I'm sure they did a gig in London, Pennants. I have no idea what the venue was because I don't think I ever saw another gig at that venue in future, and I get a feeling it was with like Sleep or something like that. I'm sure like a band I wasn't really. I'm not really listening to Sleep, to be honest. I'm sure it was with someone like that, like a well-known name of the doomy scene, but a band that I hadn't really grabbed me. I hadn't really bought any of their stuff, kind of thing. But I'll probably completely and utterly remembering wrong. If anyone watches this who has memories and intelligence and brain cells left, that they haven't head banged or drunk away, and who remember watching Pennants in London, who did they play with? What was the name of the venue? Please tell me. Right, then we have a UK thrash band, Penda Mia. Narcotic Religion, Penda Mia. Yeah, these are quite cool, quite rough. or very rough actually. This is on CMFT Productions. Apparently stands for Cunt Motherfucker Productions. No, Cunt Motherfucking Thrash, that was it. Yeah, CMFT4 this is. Marketed by Plastic Head. That was apparently, I didn't realise at the time, but that was the guy from Sniper did this. And apparently CMFT was like a little jokey code that he had with, because back in the day he was a mate I know from on Facebook from Synaptic. He used to hang around with him. His brother, who is in Synaptic as well, used to be in Sniper. And apparently CMFT was their label. But yeah, I don't think it lasted very long anyway. But they had a couple of vinyls out, so, you know, more power to them. Shame they couldn't carry on. Shame Sniper never carried on, but there you go. These things happen. Pestilence. Can't beat a bit of Pestilence, mate. Testimony of the Ancients. I put my favourite album of theirs, actually. I dare say I've got the first two. Is it for? Yeah, it's Consuming Impulse and Malleus Maleficarum, isn't it? I feel like I'm on CD, but this is the one that I played the most, and it grabbed me instantly. And then after this, they did Spheres, which was like, ugh. There's some bands that one album you love, and everything else before that is meh, and everything after is like meh. Like bands like Cemetery, An Evil Shade of Grey. It was like, yeah, it's alright, it's capable enough death metal, not too sure about the guitar tone. And then they brought out Godless. It was like, oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. Is it Godless or Godless Beauty? And then the album after that was like, fuck me, what a load of wank this is. But yeah, you know, these things happen. Right, this one. Do you recognise it? It's Possessed! Beyond the Gates. There you go. Flag number 3. So Under One Flag, a really cool label back in the day. When you were shopping for vinyl, if it had Under One Flag logo on it, you'd be like, yeah, that's going in my pocket, mate. I said you couldn't put it in your pocket, because they're too big for going in your pocket, but you know, you put it in your bag, whatever. You buy it. You didn't just steal it. Well, some people probably did, but I didn't. Right, so Possessed, Flag 3. Beyond the Gates, more Possessed. The Eyes of Horror. That's The Eyes of Horror, in case you were wondering. I think this is an EP, it's only got like 5 tracks on it. This is Under One Flag 16. Also under license from Combat Records, apparently. 1987, this one. Young people on the back. None of us are that young anymore. Oh, this one. Pungent Stench. Pungent Stench. Let's take it out of the black sleeve. Dirty Rhymes and Psychotronic Beats. Now, for some reason, I think the black thing is censorship. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I kind of do know why. Maybe I won't show you those because someone might complain about. Someone might say no, it's wrong. I tell you what I do, because right now I'll show that. It's a lady basically. It's a lady in a state of undress, showing her aureoles. I can't say that word. Aureolas. Is it aureolas? So what I do, I get mine out because apparently it's all right for women. It's all right for men's nipples to be on view, but women's nipples aren't allowed to be on view. So if you could just extrapolate those over to there, yeah, but with like some big... Oh, yes, there you go. Yeah, and such a nice mask she's got on as well. What a lovely smile. Right. Yeah, Pungent Stench, Austrian death metal awesomeness. I think these are out of order. Let's just go on. Pungent Stench should be... There we go. More Pungent Stench. There you go. More Pungent Stench. Been caught buttering. 2 corpse heads. Having sexy loving time. Yeah, awesome album. Awesome chunky fucking guitar sound. Bassy guitar sound. It's bloody brilliant, mate. And the one I just showed you first of all, Dirty Rhymes and Psychotronic Beats, it's got Viva la Mort, which is a really great song. Got a really good groove to it. More Pungent Stench. For God your soul, for me your flesh. I think it's called. If it's not called that, then I'm holding it up and saying those words stupidly. But then, yeah, I do think stupidly. Yeah, bloody good album. Nice moody picture on the back there. Right now, Pungent Stench, I really did like Pungent Stench a lot, but then this album came out and they put me off. to be honest. It doesn't put me off their early stuff, because their early stuff is awesome, but this was just like a stage in my mind where bands were toning down their stuff, changing their style to try and get more people to buy their stuff, really. Like wimping out, you could call it. It's what I used to call it anyway. Like shit that Metallica and Megadeth did, and Slayer for a little bit, and definitely Anthrax did for a while. And a lot of Grave brought out an album, Soulless, which I thought had none of the fucking death metal balls that fucking have been on the early stuff. Like this lacks the fucking death metal balls that is on the fucking early Pungent Stench. This is like trudging. This is like pedestrian in comparison. It's like there's nothing gets fast enough, nothing gets heavy enough. It literally is. It's just like a fucking. If the early albums are like a fucking runaway train, this is like a gentle tram, like with like running low on electricity. That's, you know, in comparison. That was a really shit fucking analogy, wasn't it? I can't make up analogies on the spot. Well, it's a gatefold anyway. It's a gatefold. It's got some questionable art, but it's been censored. There's a Virginie there. There's a Virgin. There's a Virgin on there as well. Lots of Virgins. Lots of Virgins, but they're all whatever. I think it was a double album. It's not. It's only a single album. Okay. Club Mondo Bazaar for members only. But yeah, maybe I was just getting too many records at that point, and maybe I didn't give enough time to get into my head, get under my skin, get into my heart. Or maybe it was just what I said, and it was a bit crap. Just noticed it doesn't actually close very well. You've got a blinky lip there when it closes. Maybe that's where it's been in my record rack. Maybe it's got a bit squeezed in the wrong way. Oh well. Okay, that's all the P's. Oh no, that one I skipped because I think it was out of order. This is Prophecy of Doom! No, Prophecy of Doom, sorry. Not Prophecy of Doom. Acknowledge the Confusion Master. This band, Prophecy of Doom! And this album, Acknowledge the Confusion Master. The name of the band and the name of the album are the best two things about it. The music that's on it, yeah. It's interesting. It's not. It's different. It's different. I just didn't like the vocals. The vocals have got like a kind of pitch shiftery kind of weirdness going on with it. The music's acceptable, I suppose, from what I remember it. But it's just this whirling kind of pitch shifted kind of, I don't know. Just didn't like it. The vocals put me off it. Kind of like punky, crusty. Kind of punky, crusty, death metal-y stuff, I suppose. Came out in 1990 on Def Records, this one. So that's Peaceful, isn't it? It's the side arm of Peaceful Records. Right, that's all my P's. I've had a battle of the P-P's, Bob. And now for a quick cue, quick change. I think these are crossover, these guys. Can't say I listened to it a massive amount either, to be honest. Quick change, Circus of Death. This is a Stop the Madness Roadrunner from 1988. Here's the guys. Look how happy they look. And here's the Circus of Death guy pulling off his face. Yeah, that's it. That's all my P's and all my Q's. And I'm going to fuck off now. Make sure you come back tomorrow to hear about one of my old demo tapes. Come back on Thursday and I will tell you some free metal you can go and download for free. And Sunday, it's not on YouTube, but it's on my Podomatic and it's on my blog. My podcast, High Speed Hangover podcast, every Sunday, for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours of fucking awesome metal, me talking bollocks, there's poetry, there's the randomizer, there's From Russia with Metal, there's Double of the Day, Mug Band of the Week, yeah, loads of stuff on my podcast. Link below will take you to the video and the blog about the vinyl, but on there you can find links to all of my podcasts, all the live footage that I take of gigs, and all the demo tape stuff I do, and all the free, I think Thursday's going to be my 36th show, so over 100 free downloads for you to check out in my blog. But please listen to my podcast. The link will be on the same link below. Yeah. Cheers.